Hi friends, welcome back to Chandu Digital Class. In the previous video, we learned what is voice, its kinds, and how to convert from active voice to passive voice. In this video, we are going to discuss how to convert the interrogative sentence and imperative sentences from active voice to passive voice. And if the subject has two objects, how to convert from active voice to passive voice, and all other important points will be discussed in this video. Okay friends, if you want to understand complete the topic, please don't skip the video in the middle. Friends, if you like this video, please like it, share it and subscribe it. Okay friends, let us come to the topic. Active sentences with two objects in passive. When there are two objects in an active sentence, there are two possible active sentences and two possible passive sentences. For example, the professor gave the students the books. Here, sentence 1, the professor gave the students the books. Sentence 2, the professor gave the books to the students. Here, in this example, there are two objects in each of the following sentences. Object 1, that is indirect object, that is the students. Object 2, direct object. An indirect object refers persons and a direct object refers things. In this sentence, subject is the professor, verb is gave, indirect object is the students, and direct object is the books. Friends, here you have to remember 2 points. First one, if you take direct object as the subject of the passive voice, we have to add to the indirect object. Second point, if you take indirect object as the subject of the passive voice, there is no need to add to the direct object. Now, how to change the sentence from active voice to passive voice? First, take the direct object as the subject. Second, add the suitable past tense form of the be, that is were, because the subject is in plural. Then, the main verb is changed into past participle. What is the main verb here? Gave. So, we have to take it and change into past participle, that is given, and add to. Next, take the indirect object, that is students. Next, add by preposition, Finally, the subject of the active voice becomes the object of the passive voice. Here, the answer is the books were given to the students by the professor. If you take indirect object as the subject of the passive voice, the answer can be written as this. The students were given books by the professor. The students were given books by the professor. Second example, John teaches them English grammar. John teaches them English grammar. In this sentence, we can find two objects. They are, them is indirect object, direct object is English grammar. In this sentence, John is subject, teaches is verb, them is indirect object, and English grammar is direct object. Now, how to convert from active voice to passive voice? First, change the direct object into subject, that is English grammar. First, we have to take English grammar. Second, add the suitable present form of the be, that is, because the direct object is in singular. Third, change the main verb into past participle, that is, teaches becomes taught. And fourth, we have to put to in front of the indirect object. We have to put to in front of the indirect object. Next, take the indirect object, that is them. Next, add by preposition. Next, change the subject into object. So the answer is English grammar is taught to them by John. English grammar is taught to them by John. If you take indirect object as the subject of the passive voice, the answer can be written as this. They are taught English grammar by John. They are taught English grammar by John. Now let us discuss how to convert an interrogative sentence from active voice to passive voice. Actually, there are two types. One is yes or no interrogative sentence and WH interrogative sentences. If the question in the active voice begins with a helping verb, the passive voice must also begin with a suitable helping verb. Suppose the question begins with a who or how form, the passive voice must begin with the same. Now look at the following example. Is she writing a letter? Is she writing a letter? This sentence has begun with a helping verb. It is in present continuous tense. In this sentence, is a helping verb, she is subject, writing is main verb, a letter is object. Now, how to convert from active voice to passive voice? First, we have to use the suitable present form of the be, that is. Second, change the object into subject, that is a letter. Friends, in the beginning of the sentence, we have started with a helping verb, that is because a letter is a singular. So, we have written is in the beginning of this sentence. Next, third, now add the word being because this sentence is in the present continuous tense. Okay. Next, fourth, the main verb is changed into past participle, that is written, and add by preposition. Finally, change the subject into object and put the question mark at the end of the sentence. So the answer is a letter being written by her, is a letter being written by her. Now second example. Look at the following the second example. Can you break the door? Can you break the door? In this sentence, can is a modal auxiliary verb, you is a subject, break is main verb, and the door is object. Now, how to convert from active voice to passive voice? First, take the modal auxiliary verb can. Second, change the object into subject, that is can the door. Third, add be word. Fourth, change the main verb into past participle. Next, fourth, add the by preposition. Add by preposition. Next, change the subject into object. That is, can the door be broken by you? Can the door be broken by you? One more example. As he helped them. Has he helped them? Has is a helping verb. He is a subject. Helped is main verb. Them is an object. So the answer is, have they been helped by him? Have they been helped by him? Now an imperative sentence. What is an imperative sentence? A sentence that expresses a request, an advice, or an order is called an imperative sentence. For example, respect the elders. It is an advice. Don't waste your time. It is an advice. Open the door. It is order. Don't make a noise. It is order. Please come here. It is request. Now, how to change an imperative sentence in the active voice to passive voice? An imperative sentence in the passive voice has the following form. That is, let plus object plus be plus past participle. That is V3. Look at the following examples. Carry it home. Here, an imperative sentence in passive voice always starts with a word let and take object and add be because the word be is used an auxiliary verb in the passive voice. Next, the first form of the verb is changed into third form of the verb for making passive voice of the imperative sentence and write home word. The final answer is let it be carried home. Let it be carried home. This sentence can be also written as this. You are advised to carry it home. You are advised to carry it home. One more example. Do it at once. The passive voice sentence starts with let and take object, that is it, and add be word, and the main verb is changed into past participle and take extra words, that is at once. So the answer is let it be done at once. Let it be done at once. Here at once is an extra word. One more example. Leave the room at once. Leave the room at once. The answer is let the room be left at once. Or you can write this answer as this. You are ordered to leave the room at once. You are ordered to leave the room at once. One more example. You go to market immediately. You go to market immediately. The answer is you are ordered to go to market immediately. You are ordered to go to market immediately. One more example. Please help me. Please help me. It is a request. While changing this sentence from active voice to passive voice, we should start with you are requested to and add help me. So the answer is you are requested to help me. You are requested to help me. One more example. Please open the window. Please open the window. So the answer is you are requested to open the window. You are requested to open the window. One more example. Please bring me some apples. Please bring me some apples. So the answer is you are requested to bring me some apples. Okay friends, in this video we have learnt how to change interrogative sentence and imperative sentence from active voice to passive voice. I hope you understand this. We will meet again in the next video. Thank you.